What is going on, gang? Turn my music down a little bit. Man, I had an issue with getting the music I wanted to play on StreamYard. That's all right. I'll figure this out next week. What's going on, fam? This is On the Mark with your boy Marcus Washington, where we talk everything Falcons football. So, game just ended. Um, Atlanta had a dominant win against the 49ers, 28-14. Uh, this was an all around just great game, man, on all levels. Team played A-plus ball all across the board, defense, offense, special teams. Defense was actually no cheeks today, bro. No cheeks today. So I'm I'm kind of I'm kind of impressed with what I saw on defense. What's going on, y'all? What's going on, RJ? What's going on, Big Epic? What's going on, John? We beat Vegas, Vegas. Yeah, Vegas had us at 2 wins for the whole entire season, man. And right now we're sitting at 3-3. Arguably, arguably could be sitting at 4-2 or possibly 5-1. If it wasn't for that absolute horrendous roughing the passer call last week against Tom Brady, that would have gave us the ball back down by 6, and we had all the momentum. So who knows, man, what could have been. But hey, I am impressed by this team today, man. What's going on, Anthony, from the Bird Game group? What's happening, fam? Yeah, so let's get into it, man. I know Niners gang is going to come up with all the excuses about how their defense was completely depleted. That's understandable. I really don't care. Seeing how we came into the season with 9 new players on defense. All right. Just got Deion Jones up out of here last week. But this is what you're supposed to do to a team that's got 6 of their starters on defense depleted. This is what you're supposed to do. But I will say this too. Atlanta has been running on every single team that we've played this year. We ran on Tampa Bay. We ran on New Orleans. These are also run-stopping defenses. What's going on, Dylan? But y'all down 6. What happened to your offense? Offense put up 14 points, bro. Last time I checked, our defense had been cheeks up until this week. What happened to your offense? San Francisco's offense, bro. Listen. Now, total yards, they had 346. That was more than us. We had 289. But most of their yards came in the air. They had 295 passing yards, 51 rushing yards, 51. This is with Jeff Wilson and Deebo Samuel, who was pretty much kept in check for the majority of the game. Deebo got off on a couple. Ayuk, for the 2 touchdowns that he had, which, man, he ran an incredible route on A.J. Terrell. I can't even knock A.J. for missing that, right? He only had 81 yards. But you let the numbers tell it. They had 6 yards per play compared to our 5.2. Yet they lost by 2 touchdowns. I'm looking at this right now, fam. They had more first downs. They had 22 to our 18. Third down efficiency, they were 50%. 4 of 8. We were 8 of 14. Total plays were about even. They had 57. We had 56. We allowed 2 sacks. We punted. Hold on. Hold on. These numbers can't be right. These numbers can't be right, bro. Yeah, they are right. They are right. Where they lost time of possession 33-25 to 26-35. So what's going on, Charles? Yeah, we look good today, man. Rusty says that was dominant performance. When was the last time we won a game convincingly? 2016. Yeah, it's been a minute. It's been a minute. And this was a quality win, man, because uh, the Niners seem to have gotten a groove, and they ran into a buzzsaw playing us. Saints just lost. Okay, that I'm worried about that Tampa Bay game. Because if Tampa loses, we still in the mix. We still in the mix. This is a team that was supposed to be at the bottom. Mind you, fam, we put up 168 yards with Algier and Huntley. And Mariota got off on a couple. We don't even have our number one running back right now in Cordell Patterson. These numbers that 168 seems to be the average now. Oh, Tampa just lost? Okay. So we right there in the mix. But I will say, man, Huntley to me looks like the number 2. I like Algier, man, but I think Huntley's just got a bit more dog in him, and a little more vision to how he runs. But to me, that's apples and oranges. If you can get 168 yards a game, which is what it seems like Atlanta's rushing like 150 yards per game. They came into this week 3rd in rushing. Think about where we were at last year running the ball. It was a foreign concept. But like I've been telling people, when you have a quarterback like Matt Ryan, you cannot run the ball like this. Marcus Mariota is a threat to run the ball. But RJ says the way those young boys running the rock, Cordell can be a wide receiver. Yeah, honestly, he could. Because they're showing you that without Cordell there, they're still going to be able to run the ball. And I'm like, my goodness, man, when we get Patterson back, man, this team right now is playing beyond their means. Nobody, and I mean nobody, had us pegged to be competitive at all. And look at every one of these games that we played. It's been competitive. None of these teams have smoked us out. We're seeing high caliber teams take safeties. We're seeing high caliber GOAT quarterbacks getting preferential treatment just to keep us away from the W. But this was a quality win, man. This was a very, very good quality win. And I'm impressed with these boys. Listen, man, all year, even though we laid an egg in that first game where we let the Saints walk us down, aside from that game, man, which we should have won, I'm pretty positive we gonna stomp a mud hole in their chest the next time that we play. But it seems like this team is starting to find a groove on offense and defense at the same time. Now, we lose Hayward, we lose Isaiah, and we lose AJ in the 4th. Now, hopefully these are just minor injuries. The injury to Hayward looked like it was more or less a lower arm injury. So hopefully that's something that they can shake off, man. But I'm impressed. I've been calling this defense butt cheeks. First 5 weeks, I've been calling them straight cheeks, and deservedly so. This game showed me something. Showed me something about this. They got 2 picks. They got a fumble recovery for a tub. I'm about to put Dean Pease on the hot seat before this game. And I'm like, okay, bro. You got these young guys. You got these young guys playing defense. And even though San Francisco was without 6 people on their defense, y'all had your guys on offense. Kittle was there too. Y'all had your guys on offense. Y'all put up 14 points. Y'all got goose egged in the second half. So if we really want to look at this, let's go take a look under the hood here. Let's see what this box score is. Y'all got goose egg 3 quarters. First quarter, third quarter, and fourth quarter, y'all put up no points against the defense that was cheeks walking into this game. I don't want to hear anything about your defense. Your offense didn't do anything. Oh man, it's Jimmy. Jimmy does what Jimmy does. Okay. All right, man. Y'all just gonna have to take this L. Atlanta walked the dog on you. We ran the ball damn near 40, well, actually more than 40 times, man. Y'all might as well had your DBs in the box. Marcus Mariota played another. Listen, man, if I'm looking at Mariota's numbers, let's see. Marcus Mariota was 13 of 4. The man had 1 incompletion. It's 13 of 14, but for 129 yards and 2 touchdowns. So if we're looking at, and this is what I used to tell people in the group that I was in, when they would talk about stats when it came to Matt Ryan. If those stats do not convert into wins, they're pointless. Marcus Mariota threw for 129 yards. Now, for a top tier quarterback, that's pedestrian. But what he does works well inside of this system because he is a threat to run the ball. Play clean, no interceptions. Now, on the flip side, you look at what Jimmy Garoppolo did. Man, look at how crazy this is. Marcus Mariota threw the ball 14 times. 14. Jimmy Garoppolo threw the ball 41 times. That tells you all you need to know. If you can run the ball, good night, Irene. Jimmy Garoppolo was 29 of 41, 200, almost threw for 300 yards. Threw more than double the amount of yards that Marcus Mariota did. Put up the same amount of touchdowns too. 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. But hey, man, this was a dominant performance. And I think Atlanta's got some momentum, man. Next week we play the Bengals. That's looking like a win now too. Seeing how let me see what the final score. Let me see what the final score was with the Saints. So it was 30-26. I'm gonna count that as a win. The reason why I'm gonna count this as a win is the Saints' whole wide receiving core was gone. Olave didn't play. Michael Thomas didn't play. Who's the other cat? He didn't play either. Their whole wide receiving core was out. Well, their starting wide receiving core was out. And the Bengals only beat them by 4 points. Mind you, Right now, we're running the ball better than the Saints. Now, Saints got a better defense. I give it to them, but they still got 30 hung up on them. Well, yeah, they got 30 hung up on them by a Bengals team whose offensive line is see-through. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that in the books as a dub. I think we have a very, very great chance of beating the Bengals, which will put us over 500 for the first time in like 3 years. Then after that, we have the hold on, I'm looking at Cincinnati schedule. I think after that we have the Panthers. Now, Panthers been a dumpster fire all year. Fired a coach. We all know Baker Mayfield butt cheeks. We all know Baker is cheeks. That might be another win too. Because I think the tougher game between all three of these games was the game we just played in San Francisco. I believe that was the tougher game. And if Atlanta's running the ball like this on teams every week, my God, man, come on. Oh, yeah, that's right. Baker hurt. My bad. They got the third string guy in there. Eldrick says 2 weeks in a row. 2 weeks in a row, the defense shut out the other team in the second half. Yeah, man, I'm pretty impressed, bro. I'm telling you, I was about to put your boy DPs in the hot seat because the defense was cheeks. Now we starting to see improvement. I just hope, man, our guys are healthy. I hope those injuries aren't really bad. I looked at AJ sitting on the bench. It didn't seem like it was anything super duper terrible. Hayward, on the other hand, I don't know what's going on with that arm. Isaiah was able to walk off the field on his own. So we'll get an update on that. We're still 3 weeks away from seeing Cordell Patterson come back to the team. He's got 2 more weeks to sit out, and hopefully he comes back full strength. But I mean, you're looking at a 3-headed monster right there now. Huntley has earned his right and his spot on this team. I love the way this boy runs the rock. And if Atlanta can keep running the ball like this, man, we're gonna be a hard out for anybody. And teams are starting to take notice of this now. Last week, everybody, for the first time in a long time, everybody was on Atlanta's side. For the first time in a long time, the whole world was on the Falcons side. You had some Tampa Bay fans talking about, and a few, because there aren't really that many true Tampa Bay Buccaneers fans out here. Let's be honest. Some of these guys showed up when 12 showed up. But before that, you couldn't give them tickets away. But you had a few of these folks talking about, we would have stopped. We would have stopped you if you would have got the ball back. Bro, we scored 15 straight points in the fourth. We were running all over y'all. We went down there, got a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. So you can't say that your defense would have stopped anything. I am this is the second week I can lay my head on the pillow, man, and be absolutely content with the results. This game right here, I'm starting to lose some of my anxiety. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Diehard Falcons fans. We up by 2 scores. You don't get to relax. You don't. We have PTSD from the Matt Ryan era. You up 2 scores, that don't mean nothing. That don't mean nothing. The only time that was really relevant was in 2016. When we got up on people, we can relax, kick back. Guys can sit on the couch, throw back a beer or two. We can wash dishes in peace. Start our laundry in peace, start cooking. But after that, bro, man, 14 points ain't nothing. Now some of that anxiety is starting to leave me now. Now I can only speak for myself. But we got up 14. I'm like, yeah, these boys ain't coming back. We made San Francisco burn 8 minutes off the clock in the fourth quarter to come up with no points. Once I saw how long that drive was taking, I'm like, they're not, brother, time ain't on their side. Whereas if this game would have happened last year, hey man, I got to see triple zeros to believe we're gonna win this game. But we had a lot of good plays, man. Kyle Pitts gets his first touchdown of the year. Drake London just doing what Drake London do at this point, man. Now he's a consistent rookie receiver. I hate that Calvin really couldn't get his damn mind right. Man, listen. Following Julio, who was again out. Man, just imagine if we would have had Ridley on the other side of Drake London. Oh, good grief, Charlie Brown, man. But that's for another time. It is what it is. But Drake London played good. Algier played good. The offensive line, man, that has been criticized for years. Let me give them the game ball. What's going on, Francis? The stadium was packed and loud as I ever heard from the Matt Ryan 2 era. Yeah, people are starting to believe now. This is, man, say what you want to say about the Falcons this year. They are a very, very fun team to watch. They're a fun team to watch. This team fights. They're not just going to lay down for anybody. I'm pretty sure Niners gang thought they were going to roll through here and the Falcons were going to lay down and let them walk all over them. No. This team comes to play for 4 quarters. But this offensive line has been getting scrutinized for years. Somewhat unjustly. Because how you go from damn near dead last in rushing last year, damn near dead last, to third coming into this game. I don't know. They might have crept up to second. So I'm going to give them the game ball, man. I'm going to give the offensive line the game ball. Defense played great, but man, 168 yards, man. O-line got to get some type of credit for that. And since they never do, I'm going to give them their just due this week. But us sitting at 3-3, I think we're going to get the Bengals next week, man. This game's got me confident, and then the fact that the Bengals only won by 4 points against the Saints, and the Saints didn't have none of their weapons as far as wide receivers. I don't know, guys. I think the Bengals are gonna lose too. Panthers. I'm already penciling in. I'm penciling that in as a dub. Their cheeks. And the crazy part about it, they got good players. But earlier, about 2 days ago, I got an alert that said that they were listening to teams about Christian McCaffrey. Man, they about to blow that whole team up, man. They trying to get off McCaffrey now for picks. So they done. They done for the season already. They already know what time it is. We're gonna walk in there and take that dub, right? So let's just play the hypothetical game, right? Let's see. So let's say we make it past the Bengals. Let's say we make it past the Panthers. That would put us at 5-3. Now we'd have another challenge playing the Chargers. Chargers are a decent team, man. I love their quarterback. And they got Austin Eckler is a monster. Hopefully by that time they get Keenan Allen back. Man, Keenan Allen has been kicking back, taking checks this year. But their coach is schizophrenic. Bro, the Chargers coach does some very, very questionable stuff. So I don't know. That might be a game where we might get lucky. Coach might do something crazy. After that, we got the Panthers again. That's another dub. Then after that, on the 20th, we got the Bears. Based on what I saw on Thursday night, bro, the last 2 Thursday night games have been horrific. But after what I saw them put up Thursday, I'm going to go ahead and call that a dub now. Right? Then we got the Commanders, right? Oh, bro, we might be, hey, man, we might be able to sneak in somewhere. Now, on the back end, though, let me see. I've counted, we're 3-3 right now, so I counted the Bengals and the Panthers as wins. That's 5. We got another Panthers game, that's 6. We get past Chicago, that's 7. My threshold for this year was 7 games. If Atlanta could win 7 games this year, they've overachieved, right? After that, you start running our last 4 games, man. We're gonna have the Saints. Again, it's a divisional game. We got the Ravens, then we got the Cardinals, and then we close out the season with Tampa Bay. 2 of these games to me are revenge games, and they both happen to be in the division. Atlanta should come in playing with a chip on their shoulders against the Saints and the Bucks. And with the way that the Bucks and the Saints are playing right now, man, this division is wide open. Bucks, talk to me. Talk to me, Buccaneers. Bruh, how y'all lose to the Steelers? TP12. Y'all lost to the Steelers, bruh. But they gonna rebound because they play the Panthers next week. The Panthers are food right now. They're food. So any team that plays the Panthers right now, I'm gonna call that a dub. But anyway, man, 14-28 was the final score. Atlanta pretty much dominated the whole game, even though if you look at the stats are very deceiving. They're very, very deceiving. But at the end, you know, it is what it is. We walked away with the dub, and it was a dominant win. So, you know, to the Niners fans, hey man, y'all shake it off. I don't know who y'all play next week, but good luck to you. Y'all had to catch this L though. But Niners fans can't really complain with 6 guys being out when our defense has been giving up draws. Before this game, our defense was giving up draws. They played decent in spots last week against Tampa. But before that, the defense was straight ass. But your whole offense was there, bro. Y'all only put up 14 points. So, hey, I'm proud of my boys. We beat Vegas. Vegas odds. Vegas. Yeah, we beat those odds. And we probably got another 3 or 4 wins coming down the pipeline too. And mind you, one of these games we gave away. Another one of these games we got absolutely screwed. There hasn't been a team this year. Mind you, we in a semi-rebuild, damn it. There hasn't been a team that has absolutely beat the socks off us yet. That in itself is impressive. We got 2 running backs right now that are not household names. One of them got called up from the practice squad. Matter of fact, 49ers fans should be shaking their heads right now. One of our guys got called from the practice squad. The other one is a bona fide rookie. Y'all let these boys walk the dog on you for 168. I'd be shaking my head at that, man. Y'all got a guy in Jeff Wilson, and y'all got Deebo Samuels. Y'all only put up 50. Hold on, let me go back up here. 51 yards rushing. From a coach who likes to run the ball. Shanahan likes to run and work off the play action. I mean, Falcons fans know it. We had him. Y'all couldn't even run the ball. 51 yards, bro. Let me see how many rushing yards Mariota had. Let me check this right quick. Bruh. Marcus Mariota rushed for 2 less yards than your whole team. Marcus Mariota on his own rushed for 50 yards. 50, bruh. 50. Niner gang, let me talk to you. Let me talk to you, Niner gang. How y'all let Marcus Mariota put up damn near the same amount of yards, and y'all got Deebo, and you got Jeff Wilson? Y'all let Mariota go for 50. Y'all went for 51. Tyler Algier had the same amount of rush yards as your whole team. Huntley had 8 more yards rushing than your whole team. That's what you call a dominant performance. Now, Zach was our leading receiver with 58 yards. Drake London went for 40. He only had 3 receptions. And Kyle went for 19 yards. He had 3 receptions. I mean, that's to be expected, seeing how we ran the ball 40 plus times. But if you look at the average yard per reception, Zach was giving you 14.5. Drake was giving you 13.3 a touch. And Kyle Pitts was right around 6 with the tub. That means every time Zach touched the ball was a first down. That means every time Drake London caught the ball was a first down. This is dominant. Now I give it to you. You know, San Francisco fought back after we went up 14-0, and Ayuk, man, Ayuk is a beast. He is a speedy receiver. But then they pretty much put the clamps on Ayuk after that. To put this in perspective, Ayuk went for 8 receptions for 83 yards. He averaged 10.4 yards a reception. So between him, Kittle, and Debo, Kittle and Ayuk was right at the same 10.4 average. Debo Samuels was 11.3. He had 7 receptions for 79 yards. But where they got destroyed was the run game. And I don't see Arthur Smith coming off this no time soon. Arthur's like, wait a minute, I got a guy off the practice squad that can run the ball. I got this wet behind the ears rookie. We putting up 168 with these boys. And then I got Mariota that can get me another 50. Why I'ma stop? Man, Cincinnati's probably going to start the game with 8 in the box Sunday. I would. Hey, listen, if I was a defensive coordinator, bro, I'm not letting y'all with a guy y'all called up off the practice squad. I'm not letting y'all run over me. Let Mariota win this with his arm. And that's where they're gonna get in trouble, because they're gonna get hit with the play action. Mariota might go for 70, 80 yards rushing. And truthfully, they really can't put 8 in the box because you got Kyle Pitts and Drake London. And Zach is actually turning out to be the receiver I thought he was going to be last year. So, yeah, man, impressive win. I'm going to go ahead and get up off of here, man, and enjoy this week. Another victory in the bag. Vegas, y'all can suck it. I bet y'all won't put us in 2 games again for the year ever again. That's an insult. You give a team 2 wins for an entire season, 17 games, man. Hey, listen, the Falcons only go win 2 games, man. They only go win 2. All right, well, we 3 and counting, marching on to the Bengals. So with that being said and done, man, I'm gonna go ahead and get up off of here, man. It's been great talking to you guys today. And we will be back on here next week. So with that being said and done, man, y'all have an excellent Sunday and y'all have a greater week, man. I'm out. Peace.